Well, tonight, the wife of a Spokane doctor found in the Spokane River is criticizing the way police have handled the investigation into her husband's death. While Spokane's medical examiner has ruled that Dr. Suzan Marshall drowned as a result of an accidental fall into the water, Marshall's widow thinks that he was murdered. KXY4's Jeff Humphrey joins us now live along the river, where Marshall's private investigator is hoping that surveillance video may provide some clues into his death. Jeff?
Nadine, Dr. Marshall's body was found in the water just downstream of the Monroe Street Bridge, leading to police to think that perhaps Dr. Marshall committed suicide. That's why major crimes detectives spent hours looking at surveillance video from a camera that has a view of that bridge. However, there may be other cameras around here with better view of what actually happened to Dr. Marshall. It's a great view of the falls, but getting to the bottom of Huntington Park involves a lot of steps. In fact, Dr. John Marshall's wife thinks her husband was down here the morning he died running the steps for a quick cardio workout. That means the array of cameras Avista has trained on its hydroelectric operations may show how Marshall ended up in the water.
We're looking for video to check when that might have been and who else was there.
Cameras controlled by City Hall also have views of the plaza, but by the time police and now Marshall's private investigator asked for the recordings, they had already been erased.
Well, I was told that the camera that they do have available on the plaza, it has a 30-day retaping. Apparently, Avista has a lot more cameras that we would need to have access to.
Mrs. Marshall is now asking for Avista's help in taking a look at the recordings, and the utility is checking on whether or not they're still available. She thinks police put too much time pursuing the possibility her husband committed suicide and missed the opportunity to get other video that might explain how Marshall ended up in the river.
Yes, I absolutely believe they narrowed their investigation, believing this was suicide when there was incontrovertible evidence from the start that this was not.
Marshall says that evidence rules out a long fall from the bridge and is more indicative of an assault. She thinks x-rays show Dr. Marshall was attacked, his ribs broken, and then tossed into the rapids.
Oh, it's really hard for me and my family, because the next step for us is to question whether this is someone we know or this is someone we don't know. And if it's someone we know, then my children and I continue to be in danger.
Nadine, the last time we checked with Avista about how their surveillance video was being used in this investigation, and that was several weeks ago, Avista told us the police department had not yet asked for it. We do know that tonight, though, that the police department actively trying to get access to the video to see if that gives them any better idea of what happened to Dr. Marshall. Reporting live in Spokane, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.